Hello guys and welcome back to Haymanager with me Alex, and today in the Dortmund save we have got the Champions League round of 16 against Newcastle. So let's get straight into the action. So what's happened since last time? We've played Darmstadt last time, 2-1. We managed to beat them. We did also do the transfers, didn't we, where we just made a few more signings. I think since then, transfers wise, we've seen no one else join the club, but we have seen Ozcan leave on a loan. Also, Jamie Bino Glittens and also Benson Byrne go to Manchester City for 22.5 million. Then we played against Cole in a massive 7-3 win. I'll just highlight this game for you as we played at Colne Stadium. But this new formation, it's just absolutely lethal. Reina coming into his own on this right hand side as a inverted winger / inside forward. Reina with the goal and assist, Marlon with 3 goals, Makoko with the goal and assist. I mean, look at what happened. A red card in the 37th minute, and then we went and scored 7. Yeah, unbelievable. I don't know really what to say about that. Then a game against VfL Bochum, we managed to get 2 goals for Royce in this game, which was a very nice one. 2 free kicks, really nice free kicks. Makoko getting on the score sheet, Daniel Marlin, and then also Giovanni Reina getting on the score sheet as well. So he had a 10 out of 10 game, he did, on the right hand side. Then we beat Heidenheim 3-1, so a lot of big scorelines here. Makoko getting 2 goals, and then Freiburg, we managed to beat them as well. Makoko, Reina, and Marlin also getting the 3 goals within that. So fantastic, really, our form. I can't really say anything about it. In the league, Makoko leading the way with goals with 15. Haller getting 14 for him. Minutes per goal for Makoko is 73.13. That is unbelievable. 12 appearances, 4 off the bench. You know, he's only 19. This guy's lethal, and he's been absolutely sensational for us. I don't know what it is about him just on this save, or just generally on this game, I think. He's just unbelievable. So then we'll have a look at this, just a few fixtures. We do look at what happened to Bayern. So Bayern did lose to Bayer, Moussa Diaby, the one man who's moved to Aston Villa in real life, but on this save hasn't. Kimmich getting the goal as a consolation in the 42nd minute. But even further back, they drew with Augsburg. So in the 3 games that I've played since, or 4 games, Bayern have lost and drawn. So they've dropped 4 points, which is... Oh no, they've dropped 5 points. They've dropped 5 points, which puts us comfortably 5 points ahead of them now. And Wolfsburg, who we will also play today in the away game, is going to be something that we have to try and hold on to and try and beat them. Going into this sort of formation, this tactic, I want to just show you what I've been doing. So the idea was to play a very narrow 4-2-2-2, but not use 2 attacking midfielders. Instead of playing 2 attacking midfielders and then playing it wide, I've played 2 wingers but then played it narrow so they can cut inside more. That's the theory. I want them to play much shorter, play out from the back and work the ball into the box. I'm then going to have them counter-attacking and counter-pressing, but the main one is that they will drop off more. On the bench, you can see we've got Andre, who's just come back. I'm not going to put him in just yet. I probably ideally have him in this box-to-box midfielder role, maybe. I do think he probably suits it better playing as like a ball in midfielder defender or something like that, because his box to box play isn't fantastic. If you look at his box to box role here, yeah, he just doesn't suit it. It's not his forte. So I'm not going to play him in there just yet. I'll probably have him as a central defender support or even to defend. We'll see how things go. Probably defend will be the better one, but you can also play the deep line playmaker role very well as well as the ball winning support. This is the team we're going to play. We're not going to change anything up. This is how we're going to set out. We've got Tomori, who is injured, but I can still put him onto the bench. We're going to submit the team, get into the game. I'll join you back, and this is our one chance to try and get into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I want to try and beat Newcastle by as many as we can because we know how strong they can be. So I'll join you back when we start the game. Here we have it then at the Borussia Dortmund Stadium. We're going to be playing our 4-2-2-2, more like a 4-4-2, Reina and Marlon, but like they managed to get forward a little bit more, so it suits them a little bit more. Then they're playing a 4-1-4-1, Newcastle with Isaac up front, Carrasco on the left, who they've brought in, Tonali, Joelinton and Bruno Guimaraes, and they've also got Walker Peters to play on the left-hand side, which is very interesting. Instead of, they normally play Dan Burn there in real life, don't they? I can't remember who else they might shove on that left-hand side, but I know they've got Trippier still anyway. So we're going to get into this game, see how we fare against a big side like Newcastle. I know that this is going to be quite an interesting game to see how we fare against, higher opposition. This is probably a side that we know aren't like top of the league in, I think they're seventh in the Premier League. So we need to try and just gauge how much we're going to be able to play positively or balanced, or if we can go for it or not. Because if we play the likes of Manchester City again, we know we need to rein that in, because we managed to draw with them 1-1, but it wasn't the best of games out there. So we've got another highlight here. It's played out towards Isaac, who holds up the ball well, and it's out to Walker Peters, into Carrasco now, who can go down this left-hand side. They're looking to maybe attack us down the flanks here. As Carrasco comes in, what's he going to do with it? Is he going to shoot? He does, and he puts it in the bottom right-hand corner. 7 minutes in, and this isn't good for us whatsoever. We've conceded already. Carrasco down this left-hand side, plays a nice little 1-2 with Joe Linton. Maffeo loses his man, and then he just slots it the only place he could have put it, and Cobble gets beaten there. No one closing him down, and that is very poor. That's really poor to start the game off there. We've got a free kick now. Royce plays it out to Marlon, who's got a good shot on him, and he puts it into the back of the net. 4 minutes later, we respond straight away, and Marlon finds the back of the net, who, by the way, Marlon has really come into his own. I mean, I think it's the start of pace and something about him, but he's got such a great shot on him. Like, he just hits it. He hits the ball. It looks like he hits it so sweetly on the game. I know it sounds mad, but he just looks like he does. Anyway, we've got a highlight from kickoff here. Isaac picks up the ball. What can he do with it now? Plays it out wide to Almiron, into Tonali. Great tackle by Royce there. Can we maybe get a counter going if we can? Walker Peters comes down this left-hand side. They're overlapping pushing very high up as Isaac heads it, and it just goes wide of the post. Cobble walking through the net to get the ball. I don't know if it should go wider, if we should push up higher maybe, potentially. I know they're pushing up incredibly high as well, but I don't want to push up too high. Joe Linton plays it in towards Isaac. Isaac's going to have a shot on goal, and he puts that into the bottom right-hand corner. We're going to have to change something up. Let's play a bit more direct. Let's just play let's play shorter, should we say? And let's push up a bit higher, because at the moment, and step up more, because at the moment we're dropping off, and Newcastle are taking advantage of that. So let's just step up a bit more, see what we can do. I'll demand more from the boys, but Trippier into Almiron, back to Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes plays it inside to Tonali. They've played it very nicely around there, Newcastle, and Isaac manages to turn his man. Cobble probably should have done better, in all honesty, and he puts it into the back of the net. Let's fire up the boys. Let's try and get something going here. Ryson's on the ball now. He plays it over to Haller. Ryerson back into Haller, who's out wide now. What can he do with it? Ryerson, can he get a ball in? Royce to Ryerson. Come on, you've got to get a whip on this. Get a whip in. Royce into Andre. Andre finds Marlon, who fakes his man out. Can he turn around now, cross the ball in perhaps? Finds Royce on the edge of the box. Rainer's there. Rainer. Oh, he's gone in. Giovanni Rainer. Oh, he's put it in the back of the net. Thank God for that. I didn't know what he was going to do with it there. I thought he was going to try and pass it off, and we're going to see a counter-attack pursue. But Andre plays the ball into Marlon, who sells his man there. Walker Peters was sent for a bag of potatoes or something. Royce turns around. Rainer first time rifles it into the top right hand corner. Beautiful goal there. 51 minutes in, we're back into the game, and to be honest, we're looking pretty good. And considering we only played 4 days ago, we're looking all right. I'm going to take, you know what? I'm going to make some tactical changes in a second. But at the moment, Joe Linton, Newcastle pressing here. Tonali, they're on the edge of our box. Bruno Guimaraes finds Carrasco. Carrasco's going to shoot again, and he puts it just wide of the post. We've got no more substitutions, nothing else to make. It's the 85th minute. They're looking a bit tired as Andre picks up the ball and manages to intercept the ball there. Rainer back to Tamori, who can play it out from the back now. Andre, who can he find? He finds Marlon, who's lost his man again. Really good Marlon at losing his man. Maffeo into Marlon, back out to Maffeo, into Andre, playing it around nicely now. Renato Sanchez has an attempt on goal, and he just puts it wide of the post. Their defence not looking fit at all. Look at that. We could really take advantage of that. Let's go positive for the last few minutes, as there's a highlight. In the 93rd minute, Maxi picks it up. Can't let this happen now. Don't let this happen. He's come inside. Whoa, he's put it over the bar. Cobble knocks that over. It's the 94th minute now. Please, get this ball away. Trippier stands over the corner. It's an outswinger. What's he going to do with it? Let's see what he can do. We know Newcastle is so physical and good in the air. Where's it gone? It's gone to Sven Botman as Cobble comes out. And it's 3-2 to Newcastle. Oh, you could just see it happening. 94th minute. Cobble comes out to try and claim it. He just falls over. As a very even game there. A lot of ups and downs. We just weren't good enough. I think we've got to accept that. And Newcastle managed to take a 3-2 lead Away from home, we've got to go to the King Power State. Not the King Power. What am I on about? We've got to go to St James's Park to try and get something out of this game. So I'll join you back in a second for the Wolfsburg game. See you there. Hopefully we can pick up 3 points from this, and this will really do our season a lot of favours. Right then, here we are. We have got the game against Wolfsburg away from home. First versus fourth now, because Leipzig have actually managed to win their game against Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-2. We're going to take Haller off and let Roque have a game out there. I think I want to let Almada play on this right-hand side at some point. Marlon's just in too fine form. Tell you what, I can play Almada deeper in this deep line playmaker role. It makes more sense. That makes way more sense. So here we have it. We're against Wolfsburg. They line up in the 4-1-2-2-1 or the 4-3-3 DM wide. Kaminsky in there, you know, they've got Wind up front who's very good. Van der Ven hasn't moved to Tottenham and he's a very good player. Baku in there. Arnold, who we know is just from, if you've ever played FIFA or now EAFC, he's an absolute long shot demon. As Marlon picks up the ball from a highlight here, Ryerson onto it, Schlotterbeck back to Schuler. We're playing it out nicely from the back. Can we find Matthew out wide? We do, and we found him quite well as he plays it inside. Marlon 1-2 to Makoko, and he puts it into the back of the net. I don't know if Makoko was offside there. I don't know if he was. It was quite a tight run, actually. Goal review, we'll see what it says here. And the goal's been awarded, so we're 1-0 up. Schuler plays it out wide to Maffeo, who comes inside, plays the nice little ball inside. Marlon gets straight onto that. Makoko plays the ball. And who's that there? Is it Van der Ven? It's Van der Ven. He has played that offside trap terribly there. He gets too tight to his man. Makoko manages to run inside. He turns his back on him. He turns his back on the ball and he doesn't see it coming. 1-0 to the good after 13 minutes, and that is all you can really ask for. There's another highlight here. Schlotterbeck into Almada, who's playing this deep line playmaker role today. Brandt into Ryerson yet again. Out to Almada. We can play this nicely out from the back now. Oh, this is beautiful football. Ryerson, Roque into Schlotterbeck. Can we go out wide instead? There we go. Almada into Brandt, who plays it backwards. Come on the turn, lad, on the turn. Schlotterbeck picking it up now. We're going to go probably a bit more infield as Brandt loses the ball out but gets it back. And now he's got a bit of space to work with. Can he play it inside? He finds Roque, who we know can pick out a good pass. Can he find Sands? He does! Makoko! He can't be offside. Oh, come on. Stop showing these offsides. I don't get why. Like, a goal like that where it could go here or there, it's definitely not offside. It just isn't. He plays it inside. Vitor Roque goes out wide. He loses the ball but gets it back straight away but from a poor touch. And Makoko's there just to slot it home after Vitor Roque passes the ball inside and perfectly finds Makoko. I'm not even going to watch it. I'm not even going to watch it, FM. Stop showing these stupid offsides as if they're close. Marlon going down this right hand side now. Finds Makoko yet again. He's on for his hat trick. What can the man do? He finds Almada at the back post, who's making a lovely little run towards the back post and just puts it wide of the mark. I'm going to demand more from the boys. Ryerson stands over the ball now. Finds Vitor Roque, who finds him again. He's come inside and he's trying to curl it into that top right hand corner. We're going to take Ryerson off as well and probably Maffeo just to rotate the players out. Makoko's on for his hat trick. I'll keep him on for a bit longer, but I'm not going to wear him out. I'm going to put my hands out. I'm happy with the numbers, carry on, and then in the 55th minute I'm going to make some changes because we are looking a bit worse for wear after playing 3 games in 7 days now. I'm going to encourage the lads, come on boys, get a little bit more out of this game. They took that horribly. They didn't like that one bit. 87th minute now, nothing special to report. Wolfsburg have come forward a little bit, but we're still dominating the ball as Rooney has been found on this right-hand side, tries to cut inside, doesn't do much with it. It's back towards Castiles as we're going to press the ball now. Can we maybe win the ball back as they're playing triangles around us and they've played that out beautifully from the back. Baku tries to play it forward. It's a poor ball. Rooney plays it into Reina now. This could be important as we counter. Haller goes out wide for some unbeknown reason. Royce is on the ball now. Can he cut it back? He finds Vitor Roque, and Vitor Roque with his 2nd goal in the Bundesliga. Brilliant little move there. Vitor Roque there in the middle, or was Rooney, is down as Royce comes inside, pulls it back. Vitor Roque's there, fires it home into the back of the net in the 90th minute on the clock. It's 3-0. There's a last minute corner 94th minute, Arnold stands over it. Wolfsburg, can they try and get a consolation goal at any point now? I'm going to take off Rooney as it's headed away. Van der Ben's there, though. He didn't take a shot. I thought he might have taken a wild shot there. Can he find a ball inside? Jens into Karanstanor. Pirro pulls it up. Wind on the turn. Can he find a ball into the box? He can't. Schuler has managed to lift that over, it looked like. And anyway, it's the end of the game. Nothing to worry about. A win and a good performance, and happy with that. 3-0 against Wolfsburg, who are fourth. And that puts us 8 points clear of Bayern Munich. Let me just quickly have a look and see how they perform on Sunday. They have beaten VfL Bochum 2-0, Alvarez with the goal, and Kimmich got sent off in the 93rd minute. So a poor game against Newcastle, 3-2 in the end. But can we make up for it in the away leg where we're going to have to go there and try and get something out of it? Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Look forward to the next Champions League game where things could be hotting up for us. But if not, it'll just be purely league focused. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.